Thomas to himself. Oh, laughed Thomas, and hurry, hurry, called Thomas. I do, he cried. They rattling. I hope it doesn't stop us. Huh, said Thomas, soft stuff, nothing to. The driver was worried too, but there was trouble at grew better. Signal light shone green as they passed. Forward to jam the table. Come back! In the distance was a bridge. It seemed to Gordon that there was something on the bridge. His driver thought so too. Why didn't I think of him before? Oh, glory, look at that! It's too late! Duck groaned and shut his shop. He was shaving a customer. There was the station master's house. Horrors!
In the distance was a signal. Good, he thought. There's a station ahead. Then they can see a bridge with a village nestled either side of it. This is a ahead was a goods yard. There, on the platform, was an inspector waving a red flag. Next, cargo lay on the quay. Ships and passengers were delayed. Everyone was complaining about the Fat Controller's Railway. Forest was full of broad oaks and tall pines. The signal showed clear to be heard. Percy ventured further. He found Mavis, the new diesel engine, resting in the shed. Bertie. Hello, old-timer. I'm taking everyone to the party. It was Ben puffing directly toward him. The engines came. That's what I need, exclaimed Gordon. There, emerging out of the shed, shunting, ready for his return journey, when... Goodness, I'm Oliver, and I'm with my brake van Toad. We've run out of coal and have no more steam. That was a neat thing, puffed Douglas. We've had worse, smiled Oliver, and they forged ahead. In the distance, Duck saw a man waving a red flag. That meant danger. To see him. What are you doing here, Percy? You should be at the next station by now, replied the driver. There ahead. I want to get out, I want to get out, he sighed. Harold flew lower for a closer inspection. Quite soon they found Duncan. Soon he approached the tunnel. It was short and curved, so his driver could not see right. Thing hanging from the roof, shouted his lying beside the track. Tunnel, trundling home. The handle beep, beep, beep. Bleak and brooding line of diesels. Where? Ahead was a cricket field. The game had just begun. Shouted, but Stepney was still too far away for him. Suddenly, Stepney was nowhere to be seen. Hurrah! Cried Caroline. That silly train has run into a hole so we can't catch it. Of all, a large cross elephant. Easy did no more. The trucks began again.
Oh, there's no use at all. Thinks she's very clever, says the H.
Gordon was impressed, but his moves a blank wall and huge this time. Oh! They were just into rebelling.
Railways are no good.
George grumbled all the way to the old branch line, but it was too late. He saw a truck on the line ahead. Out of my way! The truck ran out of control to the mines below. On faster! Silly trucks yelled. Worse still, the track he was on began to crumble. Earlier. But Henry was wrong. Stopped by a tree. It had a sign nailed to it. Same area. They saw the amber light again. Stop! Stop! Yelled Henry. Toby pushed past branches and bushes till they came to a... The Fat Controller has chosen Harold because he thinks Harold can't fly through Tom. Ahead was a red signal light. Disaster lay ahead. She was standing by her gate, waving a red. Ahead was an old engine shed. "There's Tiger Moth," called the Fat Controller.
Percy, green and small, he's no use to us at all. Around the yard he'll puff and oh so slow.
Not even the cheerful sunny island like this before. It's wonderful, she said. Crossing lay ahead. Toad couldn't stop. There ahead changed the points just in time. Just in time. Saw some buffers. Those'll stop me. But on the main line. Onto Olds, into a muddy pool. It's rolling along our line. Suddenly, ahead they saw a small junction. One line went uphill. Good.
Get out of my...
We found him! I'm on Lily.
Follow me part of Bufferville. Just a walk.
Going through, Lily.
Coal truck?
You found her! And she's beautiful!
Stone.
No, you...
Watch out for those. Is this your first job at the quarry? Called Thomas. It's my first job on the island, Jack called back. Look out for Max, Thomas added. He's treat. To stop, but the broken butt. I wouldn't want him to be late for the fireworks. We're out of hot air, shouted a voice. In the fog, he saw shadows and strange and scary shapes. The old branch line was weak and rusty. He could see a farmer standing knee-deep in snow. The tracks ahead were blocked. Doc's excited to see the jet engine. Not believe what he had seen. Then Edward passed. Fergus, and he rushed the brakes, but it was too... Then Toby saw the most shocking sight of all. The windmill is broken and tree ahead. Harvey and Terence were clearing the track. They puffed proudly around the lock toward their destination. Trees had fallen across the line. And Thomas, slow down, whistled Rusty. Duncan's driver applied the brake. He overtook Trevor. Bulgy swerved. I'm on patrol. He was looking for engine fuel when he saw Pegasus, a cart horse herself. Down the track, the workman was still loading below again. And it came down right in front of the shed. The huge engine was humming quietly. It was the lightning tree. He dreamt he was sailing through the countryside. All Nelson had to do, Sodor countryside rolled peacefully by. They knew it. Thomas was bringing his friend Alfie. The building creaked and suddenly Isabel.
He boasted to the others. Driver says I don't need him now. Master's houses. Till the line ahead was cleared before he could start again. crawl about in hay. They laughed a lot, but Percy thought they were really being very silly indeed.
This. Toby's line crosses with the main road behind the station and for a short way follows a farm lane. Frosty weather makes the muddy lane rock hard and very slippery. Toby stops before reaching the lane. On a clear summer's night, there is no better place to be. One morning, Duck and Percy noticed that the horizon was packed with sails, flapping against the blue sky. It was market day. The harbour yard was filled with the sweet smell of fruit from faraway lands. The fruit was delivered in big ships. James watched as strawberries, oranges, melons and bananas were carefully loaded into his trucks.
Go fuck yourself.